What is up, my dudes? How's everybody doing? Please let me know how the volume is. I don't really know how it is with this new setup. I hope it's not terrible. Hi, chat. What's up, my dudes? It has been a minute. It has been a hot minute. I have been so swamped with school. School has been a lot this quarter. But what's up, Tammy? We got Tammy, Swan Lake Lady. What's up, my dudes? John H in the house. We got David, David Nelson. Man, I hate that it's still. So I'm still getting used to screen name, like the names being different. But we got David Nelson in the house. What's up, my dude? And Mary Jane, as always. What's up, Mary Jane? How's it going? And Uncle Buck in the house. It's a bit out of sync. Oh, like this is out of sync. That's unusual. That's weird. Let me see if I were to do this. Let me know if it sounds any better. Any better. I'm just happy to be back with you guys. I do think we might end up drinking today. So, I don't really have a whole lot planned. I think we might play some video games because I haven't played video games in forever. Who is timeout? I'm in timeout. Mrs. Flux, I need a timeout. Guys, what's up? Mrs. Flux is here. I need a timeout. And so, I passed my math test today. And I didn't just pass my math test, guys. I did it again. Well, my last, I don't want to talk about my last math test. We're not going to talk about my last math test. This math test, I got 108 out of 100. So, I did much better on this test than I did on my last test. And I want a big old shot for that. Because, yes, I passed my math test. So I think I deserve a shot for that. What's up, Megan in the house? Do you want to come drink with me? I know you're doing stuff, but if you want to come drink with me, I know, we could use a little break. Excuse me. Thank you so much. I hope everything's going okay. I needed a shenanigan stream, guys. So today is a shenanigan stream. Ah, yes, more doctor's appointments. I'm sorry. Thursday, yes. Guys, we're coming back Thursday for the retro trial. I am so excited. And I was like looking for it. I'm like, okay, I just need to make it to Thursdays. Like, if I can make it to Thursdays, I'm good. Because that's like my break day. But last week we didn't have a retro Thursday, and this week we do. But I need a shot because I passed my math test. Oh my goodness, guys. Yes, we are so back Thursday. But so today, real quick, these are my notes from today's test. So hold on, let me get to the first page. It's statistics. Doesn't that look fun? This is what got me. Wait, no. This is what got me. This is what had me super pissed and super freaked out. Because this right here, you're talking about, we could do a math class, right? Guys, all I do is math. All I do is math, no matter what. Equations in my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the classroom, everybody's notes go up. But they don't stay there. Okay, sorry. I am so sorry. Guys, I have done nothing but math. I want to cry because I've done nothing but math. AP with a $5 super chat. What's up, AP? Hold on, Mrs. Flux. Oh, all right. So, Yes, I think I'm gonna write a full parody to All I Do Is Math. We should do that today. No, I think we're gonna become this generation's Weird Al. And we're going to parody songs starting with All I Do Is Math. All right, I did pour myself a shot because, my friends, I did pass my math test. I did more than perfect. I was a little concerned on time, but I finished with 4 minutes left on the timer. God, I hate that timer. So, to math tests and fuck timers. Woo! It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Oh, I'm out of coffee. Ooh, all I do is math, math no matter what. Equations in my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the classroom, everybody's notes go up. But they don't stay there. But they don't stay. Okay, so we've got that verse. I need. And Megan, thank you so much with a $10 super chat shots. By the way, Laura. Oh. By the way, Laura Owens told a federal judge she never had a job. Here's to basic bitches getting a job breaking rocks. Oh my god, I am going to take a quarter shot for that. I'm going to take a quarter shot for that. Thank you so much because Laura Owens getting a job soon. Ooh. Thank you so much for that $10 super chat. Which, by the way, we are doing $30. Anytime, like whenever we reach $30, I will be doing a shot today. So we are at $12. I should probably, nope. We are at 15. We're halfway there. All right, hold on. Oh, doesn't YouTube keep track in the YouTube studio? I should keep track in the YouTube studio. We're going to keep track in the YouTube studio. But because I have so much math everywhere, I might as well just keep track. Something's wrong with your internet speed? Oh my goodness. YouTube, so many typos. Yeah, that happens to me a lot when I'll be on my phone a lot and I'll be like sitting furiously typing in chat and then I'll send the chat and it's got 90 million typos. Oh, you gotta go to work. Have fun, Tammy. Oh, man. Here's the thing. I do watch Asmongold, and he talks a lot about these Karens. And one of the things he says is like, back a 1,000 years ago, hundreds of years ago, these bitches would just be in a potato field picking potatoes. Do you know how much better, how much happier these bitches would be picking potatoes in a field? Like, think about it. If all of these Karens that instead of following all these ICE agents around if all of these people were working in potato fields picking potatoes, I feel like that would go a lot to solving it would go a lot to solving, oh, we have nobody to work in the fields. Look at all these Karens. We have all these Karens. Bro, if having a job picking potatoes was enough to be like to sustain, hey, Puna, come here, Bubby. If picking potatoes sustained my family, I would be okay with that. But it's these people that hard labor. And that's not even hard labor. That's picking potatoes in a field. Can you imagine how much more productive Laura Owens would be if she was picking potatoes in a field? Because then she'd be contributing to society. I am a firm believer in like hard labor and all of that good stuff. Wait, what? Oh my god. I have been so out of the loop, guys. You know that this is my favorite story in the entire world right now. That the Laura Owens story. Because it's like one of those things where it's so clearly obvious. It's like so no job, but lots of bro. How do they afford everything? I was telling Mrs. Flux. I was explaining to Mrs. Flux. Her and her parents, both Laura Owens and her parents filed bankruptcy. Well, I think it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago when their bankruptcy got kicked out because, shocker, they don't have the right paperwork. I was explaining to Mrs. Flux all of, their assets, all this stuff, and she goes, huh, well, if that were me, I would sell my house in a snap. Bro, how is it that normal people were like, oh shit, we're out of money. Let's do something to make more money. But these people, they're like, oh, we're out of money. Let's scam for more money. I don't understand. Hang on, guys. Sorry, 2 seconds. Sorry, I had to grab a drink and a Band-Aid because I pulled a hangnail on my thumb and now it's bleeding. So, when you accidentally pull a hangnail and it's like, ooh. So instead of continuing to pick at it, let's just throw a Band-Aid on it like an adult. And then I had to get a beverage. I'm back. Bro, what any of us could do with 2K a month or 20K a month. Holy shit. I only need, okay, in all seriousness, absolutely bare basics, I could probably live off of, if we're utilities, 20K, that's like 15 grand, 15, what, I could do probably with 5 a month and be fine. Actually, no. I don't know. I have to do the budgeting. But so many groceries. So many groceries. So many groceries. My dudes. Anyway, so sorry, I got distracted. He's sitting in front of the heater again. I'm so distracted. I have been so bogged down that this little bit, guys, it is so nice to not think about school for 5 minutes. I'm telling you, I was really stressed out about this test because I did so poorly. Well, okay, I passed my last test, but I didn't do well on it. I only got an 86%. For me and my standards, an 86 on a test, I might as well have failed it. I failed it. So because I failed my last test with an 86%, guys, this is how crazy I am. Just a little insight to crazy flux, and 86 is a failure. And so so that's why I'm so stressed about school, because unfortunately my own standards puts a lot of pressure on myself. And again, I know I don't need to have this pressure on myself. However, these are the standards that I maintain for myself. And so when I got an 86, it shattered. I was devastated. I couldn't even finish, like, I didn't finish. I was so messed up on last week's test. I had two problems that I didn't even get to because that's how I wasn't fast enough or whatever. I got an 86 and I counted that as a failure. So I have been stressed out because, again, that's my standard. And so for this week, I passed my test, obviously I got 108%, and I'm just like, oh, I'm happy. I'm happy with 108%. That's a good for me. Your parents see, and again, I know this is I know I have a very high standard for myself. I know that I would not hold my children to this standard. I would not hold Mrs. Flex to this standard that I personally hold myself to. I don't know why. I just have to. Like, I don't know. Is it trauma? Is it ADHD? Is it the autism? I don't know what it is. If I get less than a 90%, that's a failure to me. And a 90% is not great. It's good, but it's not great. Uh, See, and this is why I need to have a timeout with you guys. I need you guys to hold me to my timeout, and like, no, I know I'm holding myself to an incredibly high standard, and I know that it is very stressful. However, no, it's not perfection. Perfection would be holding myself to 100%. I don't need 100%. I want 100%. But if I got like a 95 and above, I'm okay with a 95. If I got a 95 and above, I'm like, oh, good. I'm good. If I get a 90, I'm like, however, uh, it's like a 90. If I get 95s on all my tests, I'm like, ooh, I'm good. If I get a 90, I'm like, ooh, I should probably do a little better. I should probably learn the material a little more. Sorry, I am very animated, but like I said, I've been, I'm an almost-inist. I like that. It's not perfectionist, almost-inist. That's gonna go in my new bio. I'm gonna write that down. That is gonna be one of my new monikers. I am not a perfectionist. I am an almost-inist. And then we have John H. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We have Karens because they have it too easy and never known at work. All they know are handouts like government or scamming baby daddies. 100%. Tell me, show me one Karen that is not a horrible baby mama or accepting government handouts. You can't. Every single Karen is accepting government handouts or is a terrible baby mama. I think those are two qualifiers that make you a Karen. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. And that puts us $10 away from our next shot, which, I mean, let the shots flow. We can get weirder up in here. Oh, guys, I have been so stressed with school. I have been so stressed with school. But again, it's because I hold myself to the standard. Now, I did make the dean's list, which that is my standard. And my goal is to make the dean's list every quarter and graduate with honors. Now, I am so very far from valedictorian. However, I was valedictorian of my class in high school. I was valedictorian for my class in high school. Almost Victorian. Almost Victorian. There it is. There it is. But still, I was the valedictorian for my class. Oh. Yes. Semantics. We don't need to talk about the details. We just need to talk about the points that I was valedictorian for my high school class. Don't worry, 86 is a Chicago A. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, but like I said, I know I hold myself to a ridiculous standard. But I don't think it's ridiculous. I don't think there's anything wrong with wanting to strive for 100. However, the problem comes in when I don't achieve that goal, it destroying everything. And it's not like it destroys everything, but it severely throws me off. Like, I'm telling you, I battened down the hatches. After I got that 86, I'm like, oh, fuck. I need to go. Where are all my notes? Hold on. Let me show you my notes. So, these are all my notes just from, because I ran out of notebook. So I started these notes, hold on, January 27th. Guys, all I do is school, so I'm going to show you my school. Do you want to see my stuff? I want to show you my stuff. So a lot of it, hold on. This is what killed me. Hold on. This is what killed me. The measures of dispersion. Measures of dispersion wiped my ass. I mean, it kicked my ass. It kicked my ass. Measures of dispersion, all of that. Like, and standard deviations. This is apparently math. Isn't it terrible? I mean, this top one is easy because it's just, find the mean of 60, 60, 60, 60, which is 60 and there's no standard deviation. But like when the standard deviation changes And you have to remember, oh, hold on. I have to show you the best part. Hold on. Hold on, I have to show you the best part. You want to know what really kicked my ass? Hold on. You guys want to know? Hold on. I am very organized. I don't know if you can see, all my notes are numbered and dated. All right. So I want to show you this, right? Right here. See how this means two things. It can mean this and it means this. So X bar means this and it also means this. It means this and this and this. So when you're doing your equations, you're like, wait, is it just the sum of X divided by N, or is it the sum of X times the frequency divided by the number of N? You don't know until you do the equation and you figure out you're doing it wrong. This hung me up for hours because I was only looking at this part. I did not look at this part. So I was like, what the fuck am I missing? I was missing the times the frequency. Steve is drunk. Normally you can see Steve. So normally the camera is a little bit more like this. And Steve sits right here. He helps me with my math. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, so, yeah. Yeah. Somebody send another $10. I need another shot. All I do is, and so like, because, so that was this past week. The standard, or not the standard, yes, the standard deviation and the normalized bell curve with all of that really messed me up this week. Like this past 2 weeks has been very intense with math because I didn't do all this math in high school. You do this math. This is like college. I think it's college math. Either way, I don't remember learning this stuff in high school. So learning it now, I'm like, mm-hmm. But I mean, once I do get it, it's like, oh, I understand it. It's easy. And it is easy, it's just a lot. So 2 plus 2 is easy. But if you have to do 2 plus 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 2 plus, it's still easy, it's just a lot. So that's how this math, hold on, excuse me. That's this math. This math is, it's not difficult, but you need to know the proper steps in order to do it. And so for me, it just takes time. And so me being a almostinist, I'm like, I need all of the time. And John H. with a 24-month memory. Guys, happy Mocha birthday to you. Happy Mocha birthday to you. Happy Mocha birthday. Happy Mocha birthday. Happy Mocha birthday to you. Oh, are you still talking about math? Hey, look, 2 years. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Holy shit, 2 years. Guys, there's a lot of you coming up on like the 2 year mark and like the 3 year, like holy shit, we've been doing this for years. We've been doing this for years. Thank you. You know, I feel like we should do a party stream for like we've all been hanging out for, I mean, at least here. We've been hanging out here for 2 years. This is like a 2 year almost anniversary. We're almost friends because we're not like technically in real life friends, but we're like internet friends, so we're almost friends. I feel like that's gonna be our new thing is almostinist, like almost Victorian, almost friends. Everything we do here is almost. Oh, except for Megan. We've actually met in real life and we're real life best friends because, well, real life friends because we've met in real life. And yes, she is one of my best friends. Best friends, almost friends, yay! Yes. So that's what we're gonna be here. Where I feel like I should change the membership to like almostinist and almost Victorian, and I feel like that's our new thing. That's our new thing. But yes, I do need more real besties. Yes, because IRL and IRL, it like seals it, you know? It's like when you're friends on the internet, you're putting the cork on the bottle. When you meet in real life, you're sealing it in wax. Is that a good way? Is that a good analogy? I feel like that's a good analogy. Oop. Where internet friends, you're putting the cork on the bottle. When you meet in real life, you're sealing it in the wax. I feel like that's a perfect analogy. So we are $10 away from our next shot. For those of you wondering, I do think I was wondering if we should play some video games today. Now that I've gotten the math out of the way, I had to talk. I'm sorry, I had to talk about math. It has taken over my life. And unfortunately, my other class, the religion and morals class, while it is interesting, it's less, unfortunately, it's less engaging than I thought it would be. Um, this is his first time offering this class online, and it shows. I'm giving him grace because this is his first time offering his course online. When you move from classroom to online, there is a huge difference. There is like a big difference between online and uh in person. Now, with my math class, I'm literally online every day. Like, we have a chat board. I have actually spoken with my classmates and we've talked back and forth. And I actually am because it's math. Like, we're all like, wait, what do you do here? How do you get this number? I'm stuck. I need help. And we all communicate and, like, we all actually talk in math versus um this uh religion and morals class where he has one writing assignment due a week. And the writing assignment, while it's okay, it's like read 90 pages and then there's 3 questions like off of these 90 pages. And it's like it's a fuck ton to read. Like, it's just it's not as engaging and it's not as like, what do you think? It's more like, what does the author think? And I'm like, well, I just read what the author thought. I don't care what the author thought. I want to talk about what I thought of what the author thought. Like, can I talk about what I think about the author's thoughts? Instead of, I don't, like, I get the check on learning, but I feel like this class is only check on learning. Like, there's no discussion, there's no engagement, and it's like, okay, so you just want to know that we're reading the book. Like, it's just, again, I understand this is his first time offering this course, and things do get better in time. However, it is not as engaging as I would have hoped for it to be. So that's how my other class is going. It's nice. We just talked about abortion and what the authors think about abortion, which again, I'm like, okay, I understand you want to check on learning and you want us to make sure, like, you want to make sure we're actually reading the material, but like, engage our thoughts on the material, not just our, like, what the author is talking. I don't know. You know what I mean? Let's talk about all the numbers between A to Z. I mean, we could. We could. There are 26 of them, but it depends on how. Do you only want to classify them as odd numbers? Do you only want to classify? Like, there are so many different ways you can count things. And I hate and love math for that. Where did that one go? There it is. And B.S. Simon in the house. What's up, my dude? B.S. Simon celebrating 26. Why would you seal the bottle around friends? Open that thing and start pouring. Bro, hell yeah, my dude. Thank you so much for the 2-month member chat. Because here's the thing. I want to know your guys' thoughts. Should I count the member chats as a $5 super chat? Because technically the memberships are a certain amount a month, whether you pay for it or it's gifted, that's technically money coming. Well, no, because I'm not gonna lie, I just want to take another shot. And we've gotten two member chats. I think those 2 member chats are worth $10 because they're both more than 2 years old. I mean, they're both 2 years. Is that wrong? Would you guys support that? And also, thank you so much for being a member for 26 months. Oh, you do support that. You do support. You think to drink, drink, drink. Honestly, last night after I got done with my school, Mrs. Flux, we were talking, and I was like, I want to drink. And she's like, start drinking. And I was like, no, I probably shouldn't start drinking. I have a math test tomorrow. And she's like, no, if you need, like, if you want to have a drink. I'm like, no, I'll wait till after my math test tomorrow. So here we are after my math test. And I think for those member chats, we're going to take a little bit of a drink. Because unfortunately, I may have gotten a little bit of a buzz from that first shot, but it didn't last. Yeah, see, internet friendship internet friendship is like putting the cap on the bottle. You're sealing everything in. You have your friendship in here and you put the cap on. That's internet friendship. You have your friendship inside. Now, when you meet in real life, that's when you put the wax on and you really seal up what's inside, which is the friendship. I still feel like this is the greatest analogy that has ever been made about internet friendship. Because the friendship is there. We are friends. Now it's just, you know, the cap can be taken off and it can be poured away. Meaning, like, you can lose contact and, stuff happens on the internet. But once you put the wax on, you're sealing it. Like, no matter, I don't know why I put the cap on. I don't know why I was scared to tip it over. But I feel like I created the best analogy for internet friendship, in my opinion. Oh, I need to fill that up. It's no, I could go. How full are you supposed to fill a shot glass? I typically leave like that much around the rim. Oh my goodness! Looks like we are definitely taking another shot because Marloka, what's up? I have not seen you I haven't been streaming in a minute. I feel like I'm saying that to everybody. I've missed all of you so much. Salute and congratulations. Salute! L'chaim! Consider that friendship. Thank you so much for the $20 super chat! Which that puts us $10 away from our next super chat. Or our next shot. What's it? There it is. Fun Diane. What's up, my dude? I have missed you. Our resident truck driver. And I did see him. Where'd he go? Hold on. Where did he go? There he is. What's up, it's Brad? What's up, my dude? We're all just hanging out and chilling. Guys, tell everybody to come over here, hang out. We're chilling. We're talking about everything and anything. We can talk. My dudes. The Epstein files. Should we talk about that? Hold on. I think I still have my picture. Hold on. Stand by. Hold on. I have my picture. Where is that? Hold on. I think. Oh, shit. Okay. That was the wrong spot. Here we go. Hold on. Where did it go? Where did it go? You guys get to see the weirdness. Now, I can't highlight it, but if you look at the bottom, the most transparent administration in history. Oh. Oh. I wish I had the actual picture. I don't think it's on my computer, actually. Because I did have it where I highlighted it and it was just the most transparent administration in history. Bullshit. That's not what I wanted. But also I wanted this. I needed a red flag. I needed a red flag. And I think that was the one Grok made for me. Shit. Aha! I had Grok make me a bunch of red flags because I wanted like a red flag. And we got Pierce Johnson in the house. What's up, my dude? We are chilling. We chilling. But we could talk about the Epstein files because I don't know if you guys realize this, but Ghislaine Maxwell testified yesterday, which was I'd like to use my Fifth Amendment right. I'd like to use my Fifth Amendment right to silence. I'd like to use my Fifth Amendment right for silence. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence. That was the entire fucking thing. Like anybody's fucking shocked. Only a little bit. I haven't been able to just cut loose in a minute. I have been. Do I need to show you again? Hold on. Do I need to show you again? This is all the stuff just from the 27th. This is a week. 27th. No. 2 weeks. This is 2 weeks. All of this. Also, I'm going to put all these in a binder because you never know when you're going to need all your math notes again. So each one is specifically identified as to whether it's a lesson, whether it's an exam, or whether it's an exam review. So drink more. I'm going to need $10 more to drink more. I am so willing. Excuse me. Wait, no, hold on. Spire, what's up, Jill? How's it going? How's it going? I know you're probably going to bed soon, huh? Hold on, let me see. You're probably, yes, you're going to bed soon because you're in the upside down. Jill is in the, Spire is in the upside down, known as Australia. Now, we could talk about the Epstein files, but we could also talk about the fact that the biggest sewage spillage in U.S. history is happening in the Capitol right now. That this is an environmental disaster of huge proportions, but literally 0 people are talking about it. That hundreds of thousands of gallons of sewage is just dumping into the Potomac River, but nobody's talking about it. We could talk about that, and that the whole U.S. Capitol right now smells like fucking shit because the shit water is flowing into the Potomac. Anybody knew that? Yeah? Anybody tracking that? No, because they're not covering it? No? That this is the biggest sewage spillage in U.S. history in the nation's capital, and nobody's talking about it. I mean, fair. Fair. You can still call me Jill Fluck. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. And thanks. So I know a long time ago, you used to be Jill M or Jill Spire? I can't remember. I just remember you being Jill. But thank you. You gotta drink more? Why? Because I'm starting to get funny? Jill M's, that's what it was. Jill M's. And AP with a I already read that one, and it's not from AP. See how it shows the A with the $5 super, $5. Because I have AP in the chat, a lot of times I'll read that as AP sent $5. So I do apologize, but I did read that super chat. Thank you so much for that $5. And Marloka with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. Here is to one more. Yes, we will take another shot. Guys, you know this. I will say this now in advance. you guys know that I have dyslexia, ADHD, and most likely the TISM. But technically, my mother didn't technically have me tested. So we're not sure on the TISM part. The other parts we are 100% diagnosed on. Diagnosed dyslexia, diagnosed ADHD. Um, and that makes words very difficult. I know it's kind of funny, but it makes it very difficult to talk because my brain wants to move faster than my mouth can articulate. And so a lot of the times I speak and I misspeak because I'm not taking the time to actually slow down and articulate what my brain is trying to say. Drinking makes it so much worse because I'm trying to talk so fast that I end up just mumbling over everything that I say. And I just want to reassure you guys, I'm okay. I'm going to start mumbling so much and I'm going to start slurring my words even so much more because I slur my words even when I'm not drinking. So when I'm drinking, it gets so much worse. Oh, and I did find out too. I think it was Jill. I don't know if it was, I can't remember who said last week or 2 weeks ago. There is dyslexia and there's cal. It's the numbers version. I never thought I had the numbers version. I thought I was good with numbers. No, turns out I mix numbers up a lot. It's just I'm able to correct myself. So, turns out I actually have the dyslexia for numbers as well as letters. And it makes life very difficult. Dyscalculia, there we go. So turns out I actually have that as well because I transpose, guys, math. We're going to keep talking about math this entire time. Guys, all I do is math. I didn't realize that I had dyscalculia until about a week ago because I thought I was just, oh, everybody reverses their numbers every so often. But I was sitting there and I'm like, why am I messing up my numbers so much? And I'm like, it makes sense. So I probably should go, but that's the thing. Half the time, I don't know if I'm just typing the numbers incorrectly or if I'm not. The biggest thing is I transpose 54 and 45 all of the time. 54 and 45, that number does not that that number does not mesh with me at all. Anytime I have a 54, I could probably show you. Hold on. Okay, never mind. I was going to be like, let me go through all of my notes and show you all of the times that I've transposed 54 and 45, but too much math. I can't get away from it all. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to get away from the math. It's taking over my life. I literally am doing nothing but math from the time Mrs. Flux leaves for work until about an hour after she gets home. I promise. You guys, I would stream if I could, but I'm just doing math. Ugh. And we got Jill Ems with another $2 super chat. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. I have calcula. Yeah, I think calcula is the best way to describe it. Fuck math. All right, let's take a breather. We're going to recenter. I really didn't want this stream to be about math. But I'm telling you, it is all that I do right now. I don't listen. I haven't kept up on the Laura Owen stuff. I've barely kept up on the Hale stuff. Like I like to put Megan and Tug on every night just in the background. Like they're what I listen to is just kind of like background noise. And normally I can pay attention, but like right now, I'm not paying attention to anything unless it's fucking math. This is a math stream. Oh my god, I tried for it to be a timeout stream, like let's get away from math, and all I'm talking about is the math. You need more bottles to do math? I still have to take this shot. All right, so this is the shot. Hold on. Let me just make sure I'm. I still love the almostinist. It's like Megan Fox, if she's still here, she's probably at doctor's appointments, but she has medium smart. I'm almostinist. I feel like that's my moniker is she has medium smart and I have almostinist, where I'm not a perfectionist, but like almostinist. Hold on. The square root of 69 is 8.306623863. Are you happy that you made me just do that? Are you proud of yourself? 8.306623863. I hope you're happy. So, this is to all the mathletes out there, everyone that has ever had to endure math at a college level or above. I have to go into geometry in a few weeks, and like next week is interest and finance, some math and stuff. Whew. Whew. Thank you so much for that super chat. So, and that puts us, let me check right over here. That puts us $28 away from our next shot, which that was technically my third shot. Ooh. Mm. Chat can make or break a stream. I'll tell you, chat can either derail your entire stream or make your entire stream. Excuse me, it all depends on what you use or how you control chat, which I don't typically put a lot of controls on chat, so chat typically is funny. I used a calculator because I have my calculator on standby. Hold on. Okay, cool. I was like, let me just make sure that yep. Because my calculator is on standby in my bookmarks. Because I need, why is my background gone? Hold on, I have to figure out. I don't know why it goes to this. Stand by. There we go. Okay. Now it's better. So this is my calculator that I use. It's the Desmos calculator. I don't want to talk about math. We're not going to talk about math. Do you guys want to? Here, I'll show you guys this. Shit. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, really quick. Uh-oh. My computer froze. Is it frozen for you guys? Shit, I can't see if it's frozen for you guys because the chat's everything's frozen. What did I do? What happened? Can you guys still hear me? Hold on. What is going on? What is going? Why is everything frozen? Oh, it's not frozen. At least not for the stream. Okay, hold on. My computer froze up. Is it still showing frozen? That's a good picture. I will say the stream quality is pretty nice. Okay, hold on. I am going to close everything out. I'm going to close everything out because to my screens, everything is frozen. So I'm going to close everything out. If I leave, I'm going to come back. Okay. So my dudes, hold on. What's wrong? Everything is frozen on my end. On my end, everything's frozen. The video's frozen. My screens are frozen. So I'm going to close out my entire screen. I can see on my phone that everything is still broadcasting. So I'm going to close everything out. If I leave and the stream ends, bye, my dudes. I'm probably going to come back with another stream. But if it stays, just stay and I'll be back. So hang on. I gotta figure this out. I'm moving. Okay, I'm back. Okay. No, everything's good. I think we're good. I'm pretty sure it was just sharing the screen. It was like, fuck you, we're sharing 3 screens. Okay. And I'm back with you guys. So we're good. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was. All of my screens froze and like it did. I was like, and I was frozen. So we're good. All right. Perfect. So I want to show you guys something I've been working on. let us share the screen. You guys want to see what I've been working on? All right. So this was immediately before the stream. And I don't know. Excuse me.
I stroll in a 1047 wearing yesterday's tie and look at the judge, the jury, you know I'm not shy. Files are still in the box from 2009. Slow moving process, it's not discovery time. Time to scold the defense, how could you keep this from us? But it came from the state, the replied, have it you must. How dare you question my ethics, my morals, my pride? Just think if it was your loved one who died, the one I say it is my words you must trust. Just remember that one case of rust, it wasn't our fault, the evidence was there. We just really hated what it could share. What if any, do you recall that night? Who is any standing under street light? Did you maybe possibly kinda sorta see him crying? Hold on, wait a minute, but did he use blue paint? But what did you say? I don't think that'll hold up that way.
I don't like this version.
When you go into court, you know you must try to cry. Get the jury on our side, it's only just a tiny little lie. Don't worry about perjury, penalties or contempt. I'll bear that burden for all the tax dollars spent. I once won a case cause the judge fell asleep. I once lost a case cause the judge fell asleep. I once lost a case, the jury was all slobs. I could have won that case, I should have won that case. Curse the jury that they saw. What if any, do you recall that night? Who is any standing under street light? Did you maybe possibly kinda sorta see her cry? Hold on, wait a minute, but did he use blue paint? You want my closing arguments? What about this hypothetical question that has nothing to do with the defendant? What about that thing that happened 10 years before? You can't rule it out, you can't close that door. I'm the state, I know what's best. Trust me bro, he did confess. You just don't know, you just can't see. You didn't go to school, you're not as smart as me.
So I'm trying to make this song about
but did he use blue paint? What if any objection? Who is any still listening?
I'm not gonna lie, I really like the
Case
tune.
closed, I guess.
So I definitely need to work on the lyrics and work on the song a bit, but one of the songs I'm working on is um, a song about the state and, prosecutors and whatnot, and how they solely depend on the use of what if any. And hold on one second. I know I have a song from, hold on. I have a song called What If Any from like a long time ago, and I really want to make it into a real song. Cause like the chorus is what if any, who if any, and it's like it's perfect. Hold on. I'm gonna show it to you guys. This is a shenanigans stream and I've been drinking. So you guys are gonna participate in my theater kid status. I have so many good songs that I've made that I haven't shared with you guys. Hold on. Shit. So I have it labeled courtroom drama. I don't know. I don't know if this is the correct one. No.
He's got tricks up his sleeve, ready to make a scene. But this ain't no movie, this is real life, you know what I mean.
So this is one I made a long time ago.
Got the whole place crammed about a woman who wanted a man so bad.
Obviously, I didn't finish it, but
Played a love contract, damn. Fake baby, fake love, she thought she had it all, but it all came crashing down.
here's the thing. I love making like operatic ballads. Like operatic ballads are amazing to me. A lot of my songs are like opera 80s power ballad themes. This is not one of them. So I'm trying to find the one where it was like, what if any, who if any, and it was like a really good song. But excuse me. It was a really good song, and unfortunately, I don't think I made it real. I have so many songs that I've created that I haven't actually put out. And I don't know where they are. Hold on. Because I really want the Who If Any song. I know what this. These are just like songs that I've like for background stuff. Because I used to have a lot more Minecraft videos, but I haven't done Minecraft. I actually haven't played Minecraft in a minute.
In the courtroom, the tension's high, a woman's desperate. She's telling lies, she fakes some babies, tried a love contract. But a lawyer says he's gonna sue everyone, that's a fact. The jury's watching the truth unfold. She wanted that man so bad, we're told, but her twisted mind, it just went too far. Now she's facing consequences, gonna leave a scar. Obsession, it's a dangerous game, but baby, love can't be forced and tamed. You'll never win when you're tangled in lies. So take a step back and open up your eyes.
These are all the songs that I created that I didn't actually finish. in case you guys want to see. This is shenanigans. Oh, you guys want to hear this? This is sad. This is sad about how the government wins and kills everything that you
In
love.
a tree by the river, where the wildflowers grow, lived a squirrel so tiny, with nowhere to go.
Oh my god, there's something wrong.
Fell from his nest.
Alright, we're not gonna play Peanut because that one is super depressing. Let us see which other good ones. Because Jeff was the one who turned me on to Suno and was like, oh, make songs. And I was like, no, bro, that's your thing. And he's like, oh, but you could do it.
Driving a semi-truck ain't so easy. You can't turn on a dime and stop and takes its time. Sorry I didn't see you there, but you shouldn't be in the blind spot of a semi-truck. Good luck if you wanna fight this semi-truck. Good luck if you think that you can win. You think you'll stop in time, you think the fault is mine. Good luck if you wanna fight this semi-truck.
I do apologize for slurring my words.
I have this product to deliver by Tuesday night, so please get out of my way. Oh, never mind, there is a free lane on the right. The GPS told me to go left. Why did it add 80 miles to the trip? I wasn't swerving, the lanes were moving, while I try to redirect the stupid tech. I accidentally bumped that little car. I accidentally ran that red light. I accidentally passed that checkpoint on accident. Good luck if you want to fight this semi-truck. Good luck if you think that you can win. You think I'll stop in time, you think the fault is mine. Good fucking luck if you want to fight this semi-truck.
What is this one? This is like Pirates of the Caribbean. You guys want to hear the one for Thursdays? Listen to this one. This is like one of my favorites. I don't know if this is the favorite, but this is one because I think it has a cowbell.
Popcorn's popping, the sound is too low. Push it up, no back down. We're good to go. Megan hits play on the YouTube. Some grainy footage, it's old tech, it's true. Bingo, Dr. Lingo, where did the evidence go? Squinch it, squall it, words don't really matter. Oh, look, it's that random angry chatter. It doesn't matter what trial you watch or what state you are in. The doctors for the state will make you go crazy again. Crazy again. Blood pressure rising, the overhead is mesmerizing. Look at the shoulder pads, I can't believe the 80s feds. Bad hair, good hair, lawyer seems to never care. We pause, rewind and lose it every time. The prosecutor's pacing, committing crimes against humanity, against community. Coffee in hand, popcorn on deck, Megan Fox and Flux. What'd you expect? retro time. Come grab your bingo card and sit with us. This isn't safe for kids, you know Flux will cuss. Bad hair, long rants, evidence gone wrong. Playing bingo, roast 'em and sing this song. Megan will start yelling, get to the point, while Flux stars yelling she just needs a joint. We aren't the real experts, we just like the law, looking at the evidence the jury never saw. Here we are, 2 hours later, to the witness we must cater to their every whim and every gripe of every word they don't seem right. Just say yes man, just say no man, just give a real answer, not evasive maneuver. Thursday retro trials are here, it's all the old crime. Megan and Flux with the chat, having a retro time. Come grab your bingo card and sit with us. This isn't safe for kids, you know Flux will cuss. Bad hair, long rants, evidence gone wrong. Playing bingo, roast 'em and sing the song. Trials get dark, but we're lighting the load with side-eye and jokes on this Thursday retro road. Then you'll see Megan's screenshots, the doctor's frown, posted quick with a crying clown. Another case, another hair crime. We'll be back next week, we just don't know what time. We'll do it again and have more audio problems, I know. So get your coffee and enjoy the shit show. Thursday retro trials are here, it's all the old crime. Megan and Flux with the chat, having a retro time. Come grab your bingo card and sit with us. This isn't safe for kids, you know Flux will cuss. You know Flux will cuss.
I'm not gonna lie, I sit and listen to my soundtrack like all the time. For those of you who are curious, you can go to hold on, let me share this with you. Chaotic Records, House of Flux, and you can hear all of the songs that I publish. I'm not gonna lie, this is one of the only playlists I listen to because it has so many of my own, like with this one, Sombrero Gate. Hold on, let's play a little bit of this one. You can see the lyrics right over here. A little bit.
Halls of the White House.
This is one of my favorite songs.
Shutdowns brew and storm. Trump's team drops a meme bomb, and the drama starts to form. Hakeem Jeffries in a sombrero,
This is literally
mustache
one
curly
of
and
my favorite songs I've made.
grand. Mariachi horns are blasting like a border band's command. AI magic on Truth Social. It's a laugh, it's a jest, but the Dems cry racist. Man, they sure love to protest. Shummers cussing in the video, pesos flying around the room, while the government's on pause, spelling out their fiscal doom. Oh, the sombrero drama, it's lighting up the feed. Vance says help us reopen, and the memes we won't need. From X to the briefing room, mariachi on repeat. Dems meltdown on CNN, tapping their defeat. Sombrero showdown, hats off to the king. Trump's troll game eternal, let the shutdown bells ring. La cucaracha, la...
Especially since I've had a few beverages adult beverages. I am so down to just sit here and listen to music and just like dance with you guys, but we should probably turn this into a real stream at some point. Yes, ma'am. It is so good to see you, Feral. Feral Housewife, aka Feral 8.10. It's good to see you, Feral. I hate that all the names are different because that's Feral Housewife. And I love that name so much, Feral Housewife, because that is what I am. I am also a Feral Housewife. Um, you want a good Marty Robbins song? Okay, hang on one second. Hold on. I know I've done a couple because I really love Marty Robbins. My dad loved Marty Robbins, and Jeff actually really loved Marty Robbins. So hang on one second. Let me find a song that I've done in Marty Robbins style because I have done a few. Um, for those of you who don't know, El Paso is one of my favorite songs. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Well, of course I can find it, but you know what I mean. This is one of my favorite songs, and it's one my dad actually introduced me to. So I want to introduce anybody who is watching this who has never heard of Marty Robbins. Let's so yes, anyways, I love Marty Robbins. Like I grew up on his music. So yes, a lot of my a lot of the songs. What do you mean? Oh no. Oh no. Um thank you so much for the $2 super chat, Skipper. Marty Robbins and Gene Pitney vinyls I own. I actually don't have a Marty Robbins record. I'm gonna text actually Mrs. Flux. I want Marty Robbins. So every year on our anniversary, Mrs. Flux and I do have a tradition. We gift each other a record. Um, so for those of you who are newly married or married and you need a tradition, Mrs. Flux and I, we actually, the only thing that we gift each other on our anniversary is a record for our record collection. So our record collection grows together with both music that her and I love, because I always get her records that she loves, and she always gets me records that I love. So Mrs. Flux, for anniversary this year, Marty Robbins. That's a good idea. I don't have a Marty Robbins record yet, actually. So that's actually a good idea. I would so love a Marty Robbins record. Like I have Chuck Mangione, I have Earth, Wind, Fire, I have Pat Benatar, Elvis, the Andrews Sisters. Like our record collection is huge. But it's actually something that we started when we first got married because I had showed her, I was like, oh, I love records. I have a record collection. And she was like, oh, I love records. I don't have any records. And I was like, I can get you a record. And then so I got her a record for our first anniversary, and she got me a record for our first anniversary. And so now we just get each other a new record for the anniversary and we get to add to our record collection. So last year I got her standby. So, last anniversary, I got Mrs. Flux, the Lincoln Park record. So, it actually looks like this. Stand by. She actually hasn't used it yet. So, this is the first time it's coming out of the case. I hope Mrs. Flux isn't watching. So, boom. Lincoln Park record. It's never been played. Brand new. It's opened. It just hasn't been out of the case yet. Boom. So that's what I got her for our anniversary this past year. And what she got me, hold on. I'm having trouble with the record case. It doesn't want to go in because it's a two-part record. Come on. There we go. All right, so I got her Lincoln Park, right? And this past anniversary, guess what I got? Yeah, I got Weezer. So I got the Weezer record, and it comes with a poster. Well, it's a poster. Right? How badass is that? And then the actual record. Oh, guys, how beautiful is this? How beautiful is this? Hmm. Say it ain't so. Whoa, whoa. In the garage, I feel safe. No one cares about my. God, I love Weezer. I love Weezer. I grew up on Weezer, especially as a California kid. I don't know if I have any California kids here. Are any of my people California kids? Because California kids, we grew up on Weezer. And Buddy Holly. Ooh, wee, ooh, I look just like Buddy Holly. Uh-oh, and you're Mary Tyler Moore. I can sing when I want to, not when I have to. I don't actually have a Weird Al record yet. Mrs. Fox, I need a Weird Al record. But, this is turned into show and tell. I'm just showing you guys all my favorite records now. So this is my favorite. This is Welcome to the Black Parade. Mrs. Flux got this for me a couple years ago. For those of you who don't know, this is My Chemical Romance. Welcome to the Black Parade. And this is my favorite album. And then I have actually two. My Chemical Romance. So I got this one year, and then Mrs. Flux got it for me again a few years later because we couldn't remember, like, we were out shopping, and I think we came across records, and I was like, oh, it's the My Chemical Romance. And she was like, do you have this one? I'm like, I don't know. And she's like, I'll get it for you anyways. So There is potential for one day for me to give this away. Be like, oh, this is a record that I had that you guys can have. Because well, I don't need two of them. All right, sorry. Now that we're not talking about music anymore. Um Only a little bit. Only a little bit. I am 100% My Chemical Romance girl. Guys, I loved My Chem growing up. Oh my god, I was so into My Chem. Tried Discogs for a while. I'll have to look at that. Oh my goodness. All right, so let's see. So, wait, you want to keep talking about music? Don't stop? Okay. Okay, we can keep talking about music. I was going to say we could talk about the Nancy Guthrie disappearance. We could talk about the Epstein files. We could talk about the Laura Owen stuff. There is so much we can talk about because I need to talk about stuff other than math. I need to talk about stuff other than math. Ooh. I have to find out how to do the Amazon wish list because I think I do have an Amazon. I just don't know how it totally works. Hold on. Because I have a list on Amazon. So, you know what? We will end up membering this stream. I want you guys to tell me something. I don't know how it works. I can delete that if it shows specifics, but I don't actually know how it works. So, like, if you were to click that, and then you were to, because I just think, I don't know what that does. Somebody click that link and tell me what it does. Quick, before since there's only 20 of you here. I trust you 20 people. This is not the alcohol talking. I trust you 20 people. Somebody tell me if it shows the address or if it just shows the region. Because I'll private this stream to members only after. Exclusive. If you're not a members only and you're seeing this now, you're not going to see this later. I don't actually know how it works. Hey, yeah, but so like if you try and buy it, like I don't know if that's you buying it for me or you buying it for you. I don't understand how that works. Why? Because I'm starting to sober up. You can tell that I'm starting to sober up already? I find that odd. I mean, that's essentially all that's on there because I didn't know how it worked. All I care about is boysenberry punch. Guys, do you not understand how good boysenberry punch is? If you have never tried boysenberry punch, I encourage you. I mean, granted, it is a little more expensive if you don't live near Knott's Berry Farm, but shows a list, no address. I mean, that's good, right? Right? I don't know what happens if you try. I honestly don't know. I've never done link doesn't share. Okay, that's good. That's good that the link doesn't share address. That was the main thing. I just don't know if you end up buying for me or you buy for yourself. It only gives my address, not yours. Oh, that's a good thing. So I made a wish list in case that I'm ever able to share it like now, where in case you guys ever wanted to send me something other than super chats, you guys could just go onto the Amazon list and like send a $6 cat toy or whatever. You buy for you. I have no idea how the wish list works. I only know that see, that's a good thing to know. I never knew how it worked and I was scared, so I was just like, I'm just gonna make this and then never share it. But turns out I can share it and you guys can see it and buy me stuff? Is that how that works? I don't know. In case you don't want to send me a super chat, because if you think that for whatever reason I'm only spending super chats on like booze and drugs, you can actually send me stuff that I need. And by need, it's a cat water dish and boysenberry punch. I don't care. What's up, Island? It's good to see you. It's good to see you. I didn't realize you were here. What's up, Island? I miss you. Um, No, I don't want commission, but like if people want to send me some boysenberry punch, God bless you. I will never complain about boysenberry punch showing up at my door. Guys, this stuff is life. Hold on, let me show you this stuff. Let me make sure there are no identify. Ooh, that's an I. Ooh, hold on. Let me log out. Actually, I can do this. I can show you guys this. Let me stop sharing those screens. I want all of you to know this. Like, if any of you have trouble drinking water, add this shit. Buy this shit and add this shit. Hold on. Where is it? That's not real. That's not real. There it is. This shit is the best shit. And it's probably because I grew up there and like I'm used to it, but oh, Knott's Berry Farm. My dudes, I grew up literally behind Knott's Berry Farm. That's how I learned all my cuss words was from Knott's Berry Farm. Because they'd go up on the rides, they'd go on Supreme Scream, and from the top of Supreme Scream, they go, and all of us little kids that lived in the neighborhoods around the amusement park were like, oh, what does fuck mean? And our parents were like, don't repeat that. That's how I learned. Well, to be fair, I learned fuck because somebody carved it into the piano at church. Yep. hmm So, this, guys. Oh, wait, this is the syrup. We need the concentrate. Hold on. We need the concentrate because the concentrate is how you make the boysenberry punch. And that, my friends, is what there it is. There fucking is. This shit. This shit is life. So essentially, boysenberry punch. This is just the concentrate of the actual boysenberry punch. I tried to buy you the cat heart. Isn't set up to send to you. Okay. I have to figure out how to do that because I don't understand how to do that. And I would love for that. I just don't know how to do that. I will figure that out after the stream, and after the stream, we'll figure it out for the next time so that you guys can maybe send cat toys and stuff, because I'm sure, what's up, Bubby? Did you guys hear that? Come here. He's literally sitting right here because it's about an hour away from feeding time. I can't say that too loud because he's gonna. But yes, I will see if I can add that so that if you guys wanted, you could send them cat toys and cat treats. Come here, Bubby. Come here. Because who wouldn't want to send this huge boy a big old cat treat? Guys, do you see how big he is? He's actually down to 16 pounds, which he's within weight. 16 pounds is his perfect weight. That's where he needs to be at. So he's within weight right now, which is good. Come here, Bubby. He's just a huge cat. 16 is his actual, like, bare minimum. He's supposed to be 16 through, I think, 18. So him being at 16 right now is perfect. Like you guys know, we struggled with his weight for a while. There was one point where he weighed 23 pounds. He was a huge fucking boy. I mean, I still call him my big boy because he's a big cat, but God, he's twice the size of our other cats. He is literally twice the size of our other cats. And that's just how he is. He's not fat at this point. He's 16 pounds. He's not fat anymore. He's just huge. He's just a big old cat. Help me, I'm wasting away. That's what he said. That's what he thinks. That's what he thinks. Where did it go? Wait for it. Oh, it keeps moving. Where did it go? Could Eva eat off of him for a week? No kidding! Like, this boy is so... I mean, he's to the point where he's lost all the fat, and now he's kind of just flubby. But there was one point where he was just fat, and the vet was like, you need to have him lose some weight, because he's 23 pounds, and he's supposed to be 18 to 16. He needs treat. Oh, I can't say that word. He knows what that word means. Oh, absolutely. All right, guys. I do need to take a potty break. I'm down to keep hanging with you, and we are $18 away from our next shot. So we are $18 away from our next shot. I need to go pee, and it's not even close to time to feeding you. Be right back, guys. I'm gonna play my... Should we just take a full-on smoke break? I don't know. I just know I have to pee really bad. So stand by.
Everybody
Everybody get up, take a breather. Stretch them legs, we don't need a leader. Move around, let your soul be clearer. It's our time, no need to be a sealer. Walk it out, let your worries crumble. Find your stride, don't ever stumble. Shake it loose, let yourself tumble. Life is short, make it a rumble. Stand up, stretch out, feel the vibration. Take a break, it's our celebration. Bathrooms calling, no hesitation. Smoke break, shuffling, no more frustration. Everybody get up, take a breather. Stretch them legs, we don't need a leader. Move around, let your soul be clearer. It's our time, no need to be a sealer. Walk it out, let your worries crumble. Oh, walk it out, let your worries crumble. Find your stride, don't ever stumble. Shake it loose, let yourself tumble. Life is short, make it a rumble. Stand up, stretch out, feel the vibration. Take a break, it's our celebration. Bathrooms calling, no hesitation. Smoke break, shuffling, no more frustration. Head outside, feel the brisk, fresh air. Light it up, smoke it without a care. Chit chat, laugh, we're a pair. In this moment, there's nothing rare. Let the stress just fade away. Breathing deep, no words to say. Life is wild, but we're okay. This is ours, our smoke break day. Stand up, stretch out, feel the vibration. Take a break, it's our celebration. Bathrooms calling, no hesitation. Smoke break, shuffling, no more frustration.
She boots up the game, the world's gone to gray. Knox County's calling, no time to delay. A bat in her hand, sneakers tied tight. She's the queen of the ruins in the dead of the night. Zombies are groaning, they're clawing the door, but she's got her wits, she's been here before. Crafting a fate with a heart made of steel. Every choice that she makes, it's all feeling real. 100 days, she's gotta survive. In Project Zomboy, she's keeping hope alive. Dodging the dead with the fire in her soul. She's writing a story, she's taking control. Through the blood and the rain, she's standing tall. A warrior girl, she'll outlast them all. 100 days, yeah, she's got this fight in the apocalypse glow. She's burning so bright. She loots the old houses, finds cans in a stack. Checks every corner, ain't no turning back. Barricades windows, sets traps in the yard. The survivor's a legend, her will's battle scarred. The helicopter hums, it's a dangerous sound. She's sprinting through forests, not making a sound. With a backpack of gear and a map in her grip, she's outrunning the horde with a quip on her lip. 100 days, she's gotta survive. In Project Zomboy, she's keeping hope alive. Dodging the dead with the fire in her soul. She's In Project Zomboid, she's keeping hope alive, dodging the dead with the fire in her soul. She's writing her story, she's taking control through the blood and the rain. She's standing tall, a warrior girl, she'll outlast them all. 100 days, yeah, she's got this fight in the apocalypse glow. She's burning so bright. Weathered the storm, her safe house a fortress, her spirit reborn. One more dawn till the challenge is done. She's the queen of Zomboid, her legend's begun. With a smile and a swing, she faces the fray. This girl's gonna make it to that 100th day. In Project Zomboid, she's etched her own lore. A survivor, a fighter, forever hardcore.
Aw. Aw. Wait, why was I muted? It says I'm not muted. I was jamming out. I'm not gonna lie, because it plays that halfway song, I'm like, ah. What's up, my dudes? I'm back. All right, let's keep talking. I'm not gonna lie, I smoked a cigarette, and that got me feeling different. You know what I mean? The cigarette amplifies the alcohol, and I kind of want. Hold on. Stand by. If we do this. I don't know if I can do this. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to do something. Can you hear this?
Of the time,
Well, you can only hear it if I play it.
man, Rufio's death still fucks me up, man. Pretty sure that was the first live action on screen movie death that I saw. I think R.I.P. Rufio, always in our hearts, bro.
I wanted to play it in the
internet.
background.
I cannot.
Can you hear it when it was in the background?
Here's a fat man being hauled out of his home to cleanse your timeline of animal abusers and warmongers. What's funny to me is anyone thinking that the information about all the FBI agents being at the Capitol on Jan 6 being released will actually do anything or change anyone's opinion. They don't care, they will use it regardless because Trump bad, Jan 6 bad, right side bad. It won't change shit, we already knew this. I don't think I've ever loved a VP more than I love Just Dance fans. I fucking love the internet. What are these tweets even about? What the hell is wrong with me? If you want a great time, follow my timeline. None of this makes any sense. A timeline full of confidence.
I don't think I can get this in the background without you hearing it. Can you still hear it? That's the question. Wait. Do you not know who Rufio is? Have you never seen the movie Hook? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait for it. Hold on.
That is so dangerous. That's enough! Okay, mister. All right, the show's over now. You put that...
For those kids born in the 90s, Rufio is our hero.
thing away. Now put it down before you poke somebody's eye out. You're not